Titan parents and students, we continue to focus on ensuring each student is safe, feels good about themselves, and learns something. This dashboard was presented earlier this week, and we will continue to update it as we move forward on a weekly basis. We want to provide a dashboard to monitor how well we are doing. We recognize that this does not encompass every indicator, and nothing replaces the value of personal interaction between a caring adult and your student. This dashboard does provide some of the vital signs for our school. Students attending in school or in person and virtually while we're in distance learning provides us with the best means of determining their safety. A student's absence is always of concern, and our follow-ups will continue to include wellness checks if necessary. The mental health or mental well-being of our students, as well as for our staff, is certainly of concern. We're proud to have established an advisory class that meets weekly and inquires to see if our students feel good about themselves. At the beginning of last Friday's advisory meeting, we asked each student to complete a check-in form indicating how they feel. Students can respond with great, good, average, not good, or terrible. 75% of our students responded with great or good. Shortly, we'll discuss ways we're responding to those who reported anything less than. Our Titan team recognizes that student learning can only happen if we're creating a safe learning environment where students know they're cared for. As we've rolled this year out, our staff has worked really hard to establish that foundation. And as we begin to engage more deeply into content in the coming weeks, student proficiency will be reflected by letter grades that are earned. This indicator on our dashboard will be updated when progress marks are reported, and we look forward to observing a high degree of success. Our teachers have reflected upon and have begun to approach learning with a focus on equity. They are using student performance to help inform their instruction, and they are systematically checking for understanding and extending instruction to support struggling students. Our teachers are also available during asynchronous instruction to support small groups or individual students as necessary. In 2 weeks, our teachers will be directing students who have yet to demonstrate proficiency to learning recovery as part of our extended school day program. Our staff is committed to preparing each Nipomo High School graduate to be career, college, and community ready. Our counseling team has done an incredible job developing a comprehensive curriculum that parallels the 4 years worth of coursework. During future sessions, we'll share more about how we are preparing students for career as well as for college. But today we want to focus primarily upon preparations for community readiness. And with that being said, I'd like to introduce our counseling staff, Mrs. Shannon Harasi and Ms. Jess Hawley.
Hi, I'm Shannon Harasi. I'm the 11th and 12th grade counselor.
And I'm Jess Hawley. I'm the 9th and 10th grade counselor.
As a school, we truly care about each and every member of our Titan community, and we want them to be successful in both high school and after graduation. As a staff, we are committed to supporting all of our students during their 4 years at Nipomo High School. Our goal is to have each graduate equipped for career, educated for college, and empowered for community. In order to do this, we have created a comprehensive guidance plan with overarching goals for each grade level. In 9th grade, we're working to equip students with the skills necessary to be successful throughout high school and beyond. This includes helping students create their roadmap for their future and determining the skills and mindsets necessary to achieve their goals. Once they move into the 10th grade, we build upon these skills by helping students participate in rigorous coursework that will challenge and prepare them for their future careers. In 11th grade, we continue to help students explore and determine which path after high school will enable them to achieve their goals. Finally, during senior year, we work with our students to refine, demonstrate, and rehearse their roadmap for career, college, and community readiness. This is a commitment that we make to all students. While we are in school and on campus, we have many ways of supporting our students. Our Titan Pride Matrix reminds students to act with perseverance, respect, integrity, discipline, and excellence on a daily basis. Whether it's through our digital citizenship lessons, health courses, or Link Crew, students are supported and educated throughout the school day to make healthy choices. Our student support advocate is always available to support our students with teaching staff is engaged and aware of their students and their needs. Through extracurricular activities like clubs and athletics, we make sure that students are engaged in their community. Unfortunately, with distance learning, we've experienced new challenges when it comes to checking in with students. One way we are working to remedy this is by having students participate in an advisory every Friday.
Advisory is providing a unique opportunity for students to have a cohort of other students who they may not interact with in class and a teacher who they may not have, ensuring one more adult to be an advocate and cheerleader for those students. Each week, students will fill out a form to serve as a snapshot in that moment, how they are feeling and what, if anything, they may need to be successful, both for distance learning and their well-being outside of school. Teachers will be able to see all of their students' responses, with students who report negative feelings highlighted for additional follow-up from the teachers, counselors, school psychologists, or administrators. In addition, counselors will be building lessons for each week. For example, this week, students and their advisory teachers will be discussing how to read and interpret emotions in each other, both physically in person and online through distance learning. Next week, students will be examining and naming their own feelings and emotions. The following week, we will be talking about healthy coping strategies. Each week will lead into the next, with special attention paid to the fact that we are in an unprecedented time, which alone can cause students and families stress, anxiety, and uncertainty. We as a staff in a school understand that if a student does not feel safe and does not have their basic needs met, they cannot be expected to have the success in school that we know that they're capable of. Our advisory classes are an opportunity to break down some of the barriers to our Titans' success in school. If you have any questions, Mrs. Harase and myself are available via phone and email. We will also be providing more information and information nights tailored to specific grades in the weeks to come.